Hello viewers, my name is Simon Tomwesije and I work with URA. Currently I'm the manager for customs enforcement and border control. I take charge of Northern Region. The Gulu Logistics Hub started sometime back around 2019. That's when they started its construction. Of course, it is under the URC Ministry of Works. It was aimed at connecting the railway line from Tororo to Gulu, and also to reduce on the transport costs and maybe opening the Northern Region to business, or to South Sudan and DRC, and also to the world. It is under URC, but later on in 2023, the discussions to have URA work with URC to work together to utilize the facilities started. And last year, it was agreed that URA takes part in charge of the facility to do business of customs and the clearance of goods, as well as URC managing the ICD. As customs, of course, we deal with the clearance of goods for export. Mainly here we do clearance of goods that are supposed to be exported to South Sudan and also DRC. We expect other goods to be coming in on the rail when it starts, also to be cleared under for home consumption to go on the Ugandan market. As URA, we have already issued a license, what we call warehouse license, to URC. URC is going to operate the ICD, and we do the management of cargo when it comes in. This is Uganda. Much as it is in the ESC, it has its border lines. So we make sure that we clear the goods that are crossing the Ugandan borders, DRC, and to South Sudan, and also those coming in from South Sudan and DRC, to make sure that they go through the processes of clearance by our staff, and make sure that they follow all the procedures required to be on the market. The hub is very strategic. We have not done so much at the moment, but we envisage a lot of benefits. For those who have tested the services so far, they are very happy because there's quick clearance of goods when we are clearing them to go to South Sudan and DRC. We have storage facilities in the warehouse, so people come and keep their goods here, and it is it saves on the cost. But of course, the more benefits are yet to be realized when the railway line is done and connected. It connects here, because we shall see reduced time of clearance. We shall see people making more trips to bring more goods and take more goods in real time. So we shall see many trips, and we envisage a reduced cost of doing business, because you realize that for now, or before, we only had stores in Kampala, in Jinja, and in Mbale. So when we have a distribution center in Gulu Logistics Hub, it will save a lot of costs. Someone can get his goods from Mombasa up to here on the railway line, on rail, and save a lot of costs. It's in the process of being utilized fully. Like I said, URA is already present. It has deployed people to come and work. We are already doing enforcement operations. We are doing what we call field service operations. We have issued a license to URC to operate the ICD, and they're in the process of procuring and getting cargo handling equipment, which should be coming in anytime soon. And as soon as the cargo handling equipment is here, then everything will start working very well. For example, maybe say wheat flour or maize flour is produced in Kampala. someone gets market in South Sudan. So he will load the cargo in Kampala. He drives, which is here. He makes a declaration into our system, which is a SCUDA system. And now we do our process of verification, checking the authenticity of the documents, checking the quantities, checking. We have other bodies, of course. We don't work alone. We have the UNBS and other agencies. They also check to confirm that the goods are genuine. They are. So we do all the checks. Actually, right now, we have also opened an office for South Sudan Revenue Authority. They sit here with us. So they also do the checks that they need to make. And by the time the goods leave here, we are all satisfied. So that process of normal flow of a transaction from the declaration to release, exit, is what we term as field operations. We have a web bridge here in the Good Logistics Hub. So when the vehicles come in, we establish the weight. And that weight is the one which is captured on the declaration documents to know that the maize flour we are sending out of the country is these tons. So we can know that in a year, in a month, in a quarter, Uganda has exported such and such quantities. You know, when you have like a facility like this, employment is going to be high. Of course, the public, the population, will have easy access to goods and services. It will encourage production because you see, DRC and South Sudan are our biggest market, especially food market. So we have seen actually an increase in production in agriculture, and now when the transportation and clearance is very easy, it also encourages value addition because people usually fetch a lot of money when they export value-added goods. So we see there will be a lot of production for export. We see there will be a lot of value addition. We see there will be employment around, and of course, a facility like this boosts the people around. There are other small businesses that will come up. But of course, most importantly, on a bigger level, it is opening up the northern region to the world, where they can export, where they can import, and have a distribution center here in Gulu. Our challenges, of course, which we face, largely compliance, the mindset of our people. It is something that we are working on so much through tax education, through tax barazas, through sensitizations. South Sudan being near, DRC being near, and their tax structures being different from ours, maybe the development also being different, you find that the things which go to South Sudan and DRC are cheaper, and therefore it becomes an incentive for the people to go across and pick goods. So they smuggle and bringing things that compete with our products here. Even those people who generally pay taxes here find a challenge to compete with the goods which are smuggled. So it is something that we are doing at our borders to make sure that we close off those things coming back into our market. It's a challenge that we have in northern Uganda, but we are handling it, and we believe we shall succeed. When you look at Gulu, when you go around Gulu, you see some level of arrangement, some level of development, some level of organization. It is an organized city, very much so. I actually encourage those people who haven't been to Gulu to come and look at it. And I think the order is there, infrastructure is there, government programs are being implemented and well supervised. So it is true with the initiative and mindset change, like I said earlier, of people, everything is possible. When you have business going on, the way we've been talking about, we have the biggest market in South Sudan and DRC. We export about almost 4 trillion, 5 trillion to both South Sudan and DRC in a year. So it is possible. It is possible because the people who come to Kampala to shop from DRC and South Sudan, when this place is well established and in full operation, they will come here. It will be the Dubai that you're talking about. We have the rail line coming here. Things will come from wherever they will come. Instead of people going to Kampala, they will come and camp in Gulu. The hotels will boom, the restaurants will boom, everything will rise up. The airfield is there, so it will also improve. When you look at agriculture in northern region, especially this side of I can call it East Nile, it has gone on so well. With the government programs, like I said, they have been supervised, and we believe it is General Sale who is behind everything. You know, the PDM, the GROW, all other programs, the Myoga. I mean, even the structure of Guru and northern Uganda have well been supervised because of his presence. And we have seen agriculture improve. When you walk in there and see the farms, there is actually, we are told he has people that he works with in the OWC here. They have done a great job, and we believe with this kind of work, Gulu and northern Uganda is destined for greatness. With production and value addition, by the way, something that is being talked about by General Sare, by our dear President. With all that, it means we shall have a lot of exports, and therefore we shall have a lot of work as URA and a lot of income tax from the people who are practicing. We have arranged many sensitizations. We have had leaders come here to understand the operations of the good logistics hub. We have gone to the public, and we shall continue, of course, going to them, business community, the exporters, the operators, the drivers, associations. Yeah, so we have a program still running to sensitize them about the good logistics hub, but also about the URA operations and business operations. The future plans are there, and of course it will be so great when we get the rail line connecting here, so that we can connect to the world, the port, and there. What we've been talking about, the reduced cost of production, cost of transport and cost of doing business, it will be very much realized. And of course, the business turnaround time and all that. So we believe that in the future, we have a great facility here, a great business. I've been here now 2 years, and I think it's the most peaceful area. Not had any problem. When you move around, you see, especially the people who stay here, the indigenous people, they understand what peace is now, because it's calm, it is peaceful. We do, like here, we do operations day and night. There's no problem at all. When you come and move here around here, 2 a.m., people are moving, buses are moving, people are doing their business. Like I said, everything depends on peace and security. Right now, the business is booming in northern Uganda, even in West Nile, because of the peace and security. Of course, as URA, we have guiding principles. We have laws that are enacted by Parliament, and our role is to implement. We implement. We cannot undress. We cannot, like you're saying, we cannot be so tough. We do it with a human face. The compliance levels to the people are improving day by day. Of course, those compliant ones will tell you how best or how good we are to them. But the people who are not compliant, who are still trying to do this and that, make some they speak the way they want to speak. But I would tell you that URA has improved a lot, and that's why you see even our revenues are growing through sensitization, through mindset change, through people being educated about tax so that they understand the obligations. So we are doing so well in terms of our operations. We are wearing a human face. Yes, there could have been some mistakes before, but right now and in the recent past, we've done tremendously well. We are implementing our mandate with the human face without any problems. It is our duty to explain to our client what we need, his obligations or our obligations. So until you understand what we're talking about, we must explain and you understand. Take an example of, we have many cases where we have received people coming from, say, South Sudan with goods to go and trade, and they think it is because it is ESC and someone must free movement of goods and services. So you take time to explain to them that yes, you're in ESC, but South Sudan is not under the customs union yet, and therefore import duty must be paid. All those things that you explain, they understand. When they're not able, you allow them to take the goods back, and when they're able, they will pay and go and trade. But it is our duty to explain the reasons why such and such an amount has been assessed. And if we have what we call an appeal process, where you feel not satisfied with my explanation, or you feel I've not treated you well, then you appeal to just next level, to be heard. So we have all the stages or the levels of appeal, and we, even to the lowest officer, we explain to them that it's our duty to explain to the client what exactly the obligations are. My appeal is to the Ugandans is to understand the duty that we have as Ugandans to develop our country, and there's no one else to develop our country apart from us, and the resources that we pick from the people through taxes are the ones that will develop our country. So if you love your country, you pay your taxes, the right assessments. You pay, and let's have compliance to the highest level. Of course, to the government, they have put everything in place. The structures are there. The infrastructure is there. We are developing day by day. It's upon us, the people, the population, to rise up and love our country and do our part through payment of taxes. The Good Logistics Hub, it is growing. It is like you saw when you moved around. We have all the facilities. It is growing day by day. URA is here. It is already, everything is here. Our network, our infrastructure. We are taking charge. We are taking control. We have taken control of the clearance part. We continue to appeal to the people to come and utilize it. It is theirs. The government has provided a facility, distribution center. Of course, URC we're trying to see they expedite the process of operating the ICD and getting the cargo handling equipment so that it is in full gear. And of course, it is the only one in northern Uganda. We do not have an ICD in northern Uganda, and it's one of a kind that has come, and we are called upon the business community in northern Uganda and beyond to utilize it and come and use it. We thank our government, all structures of government, through, of course, our president, our dear president, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, and his people, General Saleh here, who is in northern Uganda. We thank him for the support. We thank we work so closely with the security agencies. We work with the UPDF, we work with the Uganda Police. They are all supportive. The UNBS, all the agencies, the ISO and everyone, we have worked so well together. The URC, of course, we work with them here, Minister of Works. So with the whole team of government is working together to make sure that everything goes on well and we succeed as a government. So I also thank the URA team. working in the north is not an easy job. We have hard-to-reach stations in the north, which are very, very critical, but we have officers there. So I want to thank the team that we work with, the supervisors, the manager, the officers, the heads of stations who work day and night to make sure that our borders, our stations are continuing to work well. Yes, as I finish, a good logistics hub is located in Guli city, in Laibi. Please, you can Google it, you can search for it, and you'll find it. It's a fantastic facility. I call upon every businessman in Uganda, in northern Uganda, in South Sudan, in DRC, to come and use this facility. Once again, my name is Simon Tumwesije. I'm the manager for Uganda Revenue Authority, Customs, Enforcement and Border Control. Thank you.
Hello viewers, my name is Mugenyi Martin. I work as an Assistant Finance Officer of Gulu Logistics Hub. Gulu Logistics Hub is a clearing and forwarding center for imports and exports. We have two. We have URA that does the clearing. Then we have the side of the ICD where goods which are going out or coming in can be kept. Now on the side of URA generally, they do the clearing. They offer documents. For a person who's importing and exporting, they give you documents. They clear your goods before you go to a legu or for the exports or imports. Then for the side of URC, the ICD, we manage the ICD. We offer storage for international cargo. When we talk of international cargo, we mean goods that are being imported and exported. That is the storage, the warehouse. On your entrance, you saw some trucks. Those trucks are being cleared from here. They are going to Elegu, South Sudan. So they are captured in our board number. They are cleared from here. They get the documents. Once they reach Elegu, they don't waste time. They just show their documents of Gulu Logistics Hub, and they are let to go. Then on the other side of the ICD, we have managed. There are some goods which are being kept inside there. So those are some of the achievements. Then we anticipate in the future that this ICD will help to create value for the goods and the market for the local producers, especially the agricultural products. I congratulate the government for constructing such a beautiful structure in Gulu. It has made a very good contribution because some of the youth are employed here as casual laborers, like for the sake of cleaners, even the casual laborers who load and offload when cargo comes in. It has empowered them in that way. Even those who are engaged in agriculture, they produce, knowing that they have somewhere they will bring their cargo to be, their produce to be stored for export. We are looking at getting, in the future, the place being busy, getting more customers, the place getting so many trucks, this side and this side, and developing Gulu.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archive stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, every story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Thank you again for joining me in this series of I Am a Soldier. Thank you, UBC, for keeping me on air up to this moment. Thank you, viewers, for always tuning in and giving me feedback all the way from different countries, and some are from far away, and I appreciate you all. Let me remind you, I'm Reverend Dr. Arthur Magezi, and this book that I wrote, I Am a Soldier, is found on Amazon.com. So don't miss to get it wherever you are. And it's found on Kindle for those of you who like reading through the gadgets electronically. Kindle, you can get it. And then it's sold as a hard copy in bookshops. We have La Fontaine in Kampala and Mukono Bookshop. We have Uganda Bookshop. You have Enjoy Bookshop and others. So those of you who cannot access it in any other way, then just go on phone, call us, and let's discuss how you can access this book, because I don't go as deep as this book is. And this is just a foundational text. I plan to write more other books, so keep in touch with me, and also go and find other episodes on YouTube and on social media. You will find me there. Just type in Reverend Dr. Arthur Magezi, and I'll be there. Okay, so last episode we covered step number 7 in the deliverance procedure,